Hey everybody, I'm John Finn and welcome to another unboxing and review, this time for Masters of the Universe Origins Trapjaw Mini Comic Edition. This is my first Origins Trapjaw. I haven't been able to get the OG Trapjaw even though it's been hitting targets everywhere across the country except in my area. I did get the Mini Comics Trapjaw for Christmas, so we're going to take a quick look at him. We're going to get him out of this package, take a look at what accessories he comes with. We're going to take a quick perusal through the mini comic, and then we'll take a little bit of a quicker, closer look over on the light station itself. So let's go ahead and get this guy open, old school style. Yeah, it comes open really easy as always. Slides right out. Before we throw this carnage away, let's take a look at the back art real quick, and you can see here you've got Mini Comics Trapjaw blasting the shit out of He-Man. God, just the backs of these have such wonderful art that it's almost a shame that it's just packaging, because it's just great stuff. It really takes me back to that time in the 80s when this was all I had to worry about. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to toss that carnage. I'm going to adjust my mic just a little bit here. And now let's take a quick look. Oh, he does come with the modularity instructions. I always forget about those. Which of course means you can just take him apart. His head, his arms, his hands, his legs at the waist, his feet at the boot cut. Yeah, pretty cool. We're going to toss that. The modularity instructions came back for the very next day, and then here we've got the Masters of the Universe, Mind Over Matter, with Digitino being the hero. The hero of the day, and on the back you've got the cross sale, which of course includes Digitino, King Randor, Trapjaw Mini Comic Edition, and Whiplash. I gotta get my hands on that Whiplash and that Randor though, for real. And inside you, of course, you get the beautiful comic book artwork that we're all so very used to. And this is the US edition, so it does come with the dialogue and stuff like that, where the international editions are just the art. We're going to toss that into our pile, and we're going to take a look at Mr. Jaw in his inner bubble. I don't see any plastic ties or rubber bands on this guy, so that is huge. Let's see if he pops out as easy as he looks. Yeah. Mattel, please package more of your figures like that. You don't need the plastic ties. You don't need the little plastic rubber bands. They're just wasteful. They just create more trash for people to have to deal with. So let's cut that shit out. How about that? Yeah? 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 All right. Okay, so here is Mr. Jaw out of his packaging here, and you can see he's got that bright green, almost yellow skin. He's got the kind of silver gray arm going on here. He does have full shoulder articulation. I was a little worried about that. I thought he might only go up and down, but he does. Comes all the way in and out. Does the arm detach? Yep, arm comes right out, super easy. So you can have some fun with maybe some Faker customs there. He comes with the weapons. He only comes with the hook and the laser gun. Doesn't the original Trapjaw come with one more than that? Or maybe I'm just thinking of Roboto. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the gun in there, and I think, yeah, there are these little hooks on his belt, these little loops. If you can see them, let's just pop that off there so you can see it better. So you see right here, I'm gonna try and stick the hook in there. Oh no! Damn dirty Trapjaw with his belt falling off. Let's put it on the right side up at least. And then we'll just, oh, it's got a little notch there, so it should just slide in there. Real easy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I love it when figures come with their own self-storage. That is so cool. Bends at the elbow on both arms, of course. This arm has the full articulation that you would expect out of Origins. The jaw does move. He doesn't have the weird Jim Henson's labyrinth face underneath like the Masterverse version does. But yeah, he looks cool. He looks a little naked, but that is kind of Masters of the Universe, isn't a bunch of beefy naked guys running around beating each other up with power swords and stuff, so we can't really hate on that. Man, that color's really popping in this light. So we'll take a look at him in just a minute over on the light station, but taking a look at this guy, I like him. He's solid construction. He has some great detail. He doesn't have a whole lot of paint detail because he doesn't have a whole lot of color to him at all in terms of variation and stuff like that. But you can see that, you know, everything that's here is here in detail. It's well done. There are no real big paint misapplications or anything of that nature. It's a solid ass figure is really the only thing I can say about it, and feel like I'm justified in it. I'm looking forward to getting him worked into my displays though, and into my play sessions, because he's just cool. He's got a laser gun for an arm. There we go. So we'll take a look at him over in the light station in just a few minutes. But yeah, so far, so good. All right, so Origins Trapjaw mini comic version. Final thoughts on him. I know for a lot of people this will be kind of a cheap cash in, because it is a repaint. It is one of the cheapest things they could have done, because they don't need really any more new sculpt or anything like that. Just slap on a couple different types of paint and you're good to go. I really do appreciate this though, because it does have a very drastic repaint compared to the original, and I haven't had my chance to get my hands on the original, because it was one of the first Origins figures released. It was released very early on, so I didn't have a chance to grab it, as it was never out in my area. I've been trying to find it from these refreshes that have been going on across the country. It has not hit my area though, unfortunately. So this is the Trapjaw that I get, and I love him. So, I do hope we get to see more variants like this in coming waves of Masters of the Universe Origins, and I really think we're going to have those, because they're going to run out of characters eventually, because they've been plowing through. There's still a whole lot they got to do, but they've plowed through a good chunk of the original line already, and they've got a whole bunch lined up to fill out a lot of the gaps that are still left. So it'll be left to be seen. It's left to be seen whether or not they will finish the entire line in the Origins reissue, I guess, remaster of the original figure. But hopefully they will, and hopefully at the same time we'll be getting more unique versions of the characters, like mini comic versions, as we roll forward as well. Anyway, I'm John Finn. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gave you an idea whether or not mini comics Trapjaw is for you, and I hope you keep collecting the way you like to collect, whether that's keeping your figures mock, opening them for display or for play. However you like to do it is the right way to do it, and if anybody else tells you otherwise, tell them that you're going to send mini comics Trapjaw after them to chew off their toes. Till next time, I'm John Finn.